Welcome to Sheba online classes, standard 6, as you are going to write your exams very soon, okay, your annual exams, your assessment exam. So, for that we need to have a revision, right, because we are not able to see you. So, for you everything depends on what we take. This is in the YouTube channel, okay. So, for you we have taken a special video, that is revision video, alright. So, please make use of this video. Go through it from the beginning twice or thrice. You please rewind and play it and see it. Okay. So, it will be very useful for you. These marks only will determine your that is to pass in the next, go to the next class. Alright. Okay. Now, listen. So, look at the board. Just see the portions on the board. So, the portions are prose lesson. There is a play, that is the Jungle Book play. Okay, very limited portions. Okay, so it's very easy for you to make you study easily and not to give you a burden. So we have minimized everything, how much possible we have minimized the portions and given to you very easily. You can scoreable way of you can score very well. That kind of a question answers we have given you. Okay, so see the board, the portions are kept written on the board. Prose, play, that is the Jungle Book, that is the last unit, third unit, okay. And then poem, only one poem, that is Indian Seasons, and it's a memory poem. Okay, you have to learn the full poem is for memory. Very short poem, no, so very easily, words are very catchy, so very soon you can memorize it. Alright, so poem is Indian Season, and then grammar part. Grammar we have only three, just three only: conjunctions, adjectives and adverbs. Okay, so that's all. Already have given you all the explanations. Previous videos we have given you all the thing explanation. Please make use of all that. Go through it. Okay, once or twice. Please go through all the videos. Okay, now let me see. Now next is I am going to explain to you the pattern paper. Okay, how the paper is going to, how we are going to set the paper, and how that is how we are going to answer. So before that, you be prepared with it. Okay, so the pattern paper, it goes like this. That is meanings, of course we will get from the prose lesson book back, that is Jungle Book lesson book back. You are having the meanings, so go through it, learn it up, by heart it. Okay, memorize the meanings. And then next we have the poem exercises. I have given you the page numbers. You just follow the page numbers. Okay, so page number 82, that is the Indian Seasons poem. Page number 82, there are book back exercises. So that is who I am, that kind of exercises are there. So go through it, learn the poem. When the poem itself you will learn, you know what it is, which season that is, how many seasons are mentioned in that poem. So that only you must understand. Okay, so page number 82 has got that exercise, learn it up. Alright, and the next is figure of speech. That also is from the poem only. So page number 83 it comes in, and the figure of speech, what's the meaning of figure of speech? It tells about the method of, literary method of writing the poem. The poet has used lot of imaginative writings. Okay, so what is it? What kind of a figure of speech you are going to deal with? For you it is just alliteration only. So alliteration means what? The first letter, that is one sentence will be given to you. Okay, that also is the page number 83. You just follow it, pick out the alliteration. Okay, the one sentence will be given to you. You have to pick out the alliterated words. What's the meaning of alliteration? That is the first letter. First letter will be repeated in 2 or 3 words. Okay, so one single sentence is given to you. In that, the starting letter, for example S, summer, spring, like that kind of words. So that S has been repeated once or twice, not once, twice or thrice. So then it is the alliterated words. Okay, so you pick out those words, whichever has been repeated, and then write it there for the answer. Okay, so answer is equal to, so write there S or whatever letter is given to you there, whichever word is alliterated, that word you write it down, and also the words. So for example, S is the alliterated word, means what should you do? What are the words in the letter S? Summer, spring, said, whatever. Okay, whatever is there, you just write down the words. That's the way you must answer the question, right? Not simply write the number, S is enough. That's not right. That's not correct answer. You won't be getting the marks, only giving half mark only. So write down the word also. Okay, next one. Now next is memory poem, of course. You have to, whatever words have been given to you, whichever stanza is given to you, first what should you do? Write before writing the memory poem, what should you do? Write the heading. So always you must remember that. See, every video class I have been mentioning this to you. Write when memory poem is asked, the first thing what you should do is write the heading Indian Seasons. Okay, write Indian Seasons. So for example, say this only is your memory poem, writing down. Okay, writing it down, write the heading first, that is Indian Seasons. Okay, like that, whatever that word is. Indian season, write it down and then write whichever stanza is given to you, write the stanza and then lastly you must write the poet's name. What is the name of the poet? Last. Write it in black. Write the heading in black and then answer, that is the poem in blue, and again the poet's name should be in black. Okay, got that now? That is the procedure. If you are not going to like this attend the, that is write the format like this, means you will not be getting marks, because each heading will give you 1 mark, then the poet's name is 1 mark and the rest 3 marks only is for your poem. Got that now? If this procedure is correct, no, the method of what I am telling you is correct, then only you will get that full 5 marks for the poem. Got that now? Otherwise, heading and poet's name is not given, you will be only judged for the 3 marks only, right? So 2 marks unnecessarily you will lose. Okay. So next you are going to come to short answers. Short answers here, we are going to mix up, that is a poem and a prose, that is a Jungle Book. Jungle Book poem and the Indian season, both together will mix up and give you the short answers. You have to pick out and write 5, I think so, any 5. Okay. So go both the book back question answers, please go through and learn it up, memorize it properly, write it down. See, writing down is a very good habit. Try to write it down, and practice the question answers. Okay. Next one is grammar part. So finally we come to the grammar part. What is the grammar part? We have fill in the blanks, conjunctions. What is the portion mainly? Conjunctions, adjectives and adverbs, right? Now same thing here for the exercises. That is the page number 79 and 80 we have conjunctions. Okay, 79 and 80 we have conjunctions. In that one part we are going to give you fill up, another one is match the following. So you have to, what are conjunctions first of all? I told you, okay, again I will I'll revise it to you. What is conjunctions? 2 sentences you are joining the sentence. Okay, 2 sentences joining that word only is called conjunctions. It also has got so many words, linkers, and then you have this then compound words, so linkers, and then joining words, whatever. So conjunctions is, you have to join the words. For example, what are the few examples are and, or, still, yet, because. Okay, these are the words. These are the words where we join 2 sentences. 2 full sentences we join it to make one single sentence. Okay, make it one single sentence. That only we use conjunctions. Okay, what are conjunctions? Joining words. And so how first learn it. Previously I have given you the explanation. Okay, so go through it. Page number 79 and 80 you got the exercise. Go through it, learn it. Hope you have understood everything. Hope you have written all the exercises properly. After taking the class of previous classes, I told you to fill up the exercises, isn't it? So all the fill in the blanks and choose everything. You have done it for your homework, but even then, please go through it. Okay, don't just copy. Don't get don't have the urge to copy it. Okay, don't do that. Okay, that it will only spoil you. You will not get that knowledge. Okay, because nobody is watching you. Don't think nobody is watching. No teacher is watching. No, my parents are not watching. Let me just copy it and write it down. Don't have that kind of a tendency. You should not be there. Okay, you should sincerely, genuinely study and then answer the question answer. Other, what's the point for us? The copied question you are going to answer, they are going to be corrected. It's not just, isn't it? Okay, so you must study it and then answer the question answers. All right. The next is we are having adjectives. What are adjectives? What are adjectives? Adjectives are describing words. Okay, the exercise page number 101. Adjectives page number 101. Hope it is clear on the screen. See, if you are not able to see it, I just tell it to you. Adjectives exercise is given in page number 101. All right, page number 101. What they have given is, they will given fill in the blanks. You have to write it down. That is, for example, anything. What are the adjectives? Beautiful, lovely, wonderful, or fantastic. Color also is one thing. Occupation also is an adjective. So these are the adjectives. Okay, adjectives you pick out and write neatly. Fill it up. There is no choice given to you. You have to put in your answer. All right. So that is one. And the next, differentiate between adjective and adverb. That is page number 103. Okay, page number different. That is the last thing. Differentiate between adverb and adjective. They have given a list of words there. A box with so many words, all jumbled. That is, adjectives and adverbs are all jumbled up. In that, you have to put 2 columns. That is, draw 2 columns. Like this, you have to draw 2 columns. And write first one, write adjectives, and another one is adverb. In black you write, and then list out the words. The box of words are given to you. List out the words. So how will you list out the word? What are adjectives? I told you before. describing words. Okay, describing words, few, little, some, then what, beautiful, wonderful, all these kind of describing words. Okay, those ugly, dark, short, tall, fat, these are all describing words. So you have to write all those describing words in the column A, that is adjective column. And in the adverb column, what is adverb? What is adverb now? Adverb is telling more about the verb. Okay, adding more to the verb. Okay, adverb is adding more to the verb. So for example, she ran. How she ran? She ran fast. So fast is telling more to the verb. Okay, so it is adding more, enhancing the verb. So that is only called adverb. So list out the words. Another one, our example I will give you. Beautiful is a adjective. Beautifully is adverb. Okay, whichever word has got this ly ending word. So that is, for example, lovely, ly. So that is also, it is a adjective. Okay, no, sorry, adverb. So these kind of words are given to you in the box. You just have to pick it out and write it in the column, a respective column. So this is it. That's what you are going to write in the exam. So everything is given to you on the board. Go through it and just learn it up and then write. Don't copy. Okay. So this is it. Okay, fine. I have given the explanation of the revision video. That is, please go through it again and again and again, and then learn it up and then answer the question answers. Write it neatly. Please draw a column. Okay, when you are giving the paper, now please give it in a decently. Got that now? Paper is any paper, not any, don't tear it from somewhere. See, you are presenting an exam. Okay, this is your annual exam, assessment exam. So what should you do? Neatly use black and blue. Black for the heading, write the thing, your name, your roll number you don't know. So write your name, your class, the subject. Neatly you present it, no? So then write the Roman number correctly in the margin. The margin should be drawn, okay? And then down, no, that is below the last part of the paper. Just draw one scale, one other margin down, okay? So that you don't write it till the end. And present the paper neatly. Underline after every question answer, after every Roman number, no? Underline it neatly. And so that you get good marks for your thing. Your presentation is very important. Okay, paper presentation is very, very important. Once a teacher gets the paper, we should be happy to correct it, not get disgusted. Oh my God, look at the paper. That itself will give us one negative thing or attitude for your paper. So get that, do it properly. Present the paper well. Fold it. That is, number the pages. Clip it up. That is, staple the paper. Or you have a thread it up properly. Fold and come and give it to school. Okay. Thank you. See you next class.